Hello, welcome back to Nails by Sora. I am dictating over the video this time because I have been suffering quite a bad head cold. It is not COVID, or at least the test came back negative. But I will try to get through this without coughing too much. This is part 2 of my Aurora trials. And I went through and I did a different process from before. The last video, if you saw it, it is up on my channel right now, was doing a dual form or what's called a poppit. And I decided this time just to try doing it on the surface of the nail in as streamlined of a fashion as I could. So what I did was I took my angel film and I cut thin strips to lay across the body of the nail, so that way I'm not dealing with a large piece that has to try to bend to the shape of the nail. The thin strips just lay in easy fashion, and you can place as many across the nail in whatever pattern or configuration that you want. And I want to try also, I've seen a few people use glass or jelly colors, which are pigmented, transparent colors. I'm showing you here on the left is my magpie angel paper, and then these are the uh, pre-perforated shapes that I used last time by the Japanese company Cocoist. And while they're great, they're unfortunately not everybody has the same size nail beds, and they do have different shapes and sizes. They're still, not. I wasn't getting the result that I wanted, so I figured I try just cutting the strips and see how it worked out. I did use my what do you call them? Nail scissors. You'd think I'd be able to figure out the name of nail scissors considering I'm working on my nails, but anyway, you'll notice they have a curvature to the blade, so it was creating kind of a curved cut, which I didn't really like, but I made the best of it. I do have a paper cutter, which I may use next time to cut thin straight strips, and that way I can cut them in a bunch at a time, and I don't have to worry about doing it nail by nail or even just manicure by manicure. So I'm going to cut the strips and set them aside and get them ready for the manicure. But like I said, I'm going to do it in stages. I'm going to create some background color on the nail by using the green, blue, and yellow that you see in the background. Then I'm going to chrome on top of that before I put down the angel paper, and then builder gel to seal in the angel paper, base coat and top coat, I believe, to finish it off. I know in another set that I did afterwards that I did another layer of chrome on top. I don't recall at this point if I did that in this video, but we will see when I get to it. Also, I had the initial idea to cut a spiral. That way the light would reflect off of the angel paper in a more randomized way and create more of that Aurora Borealis striation of color, if you will. But I couldn't really get the angel paper to cooperate. It was curling all over the place. It was way too small for the nail. So I'm actually going to cut out that footage and skip ahead to where I'm actually cutting strips. So this is a pen UV light. I got it from Cocoist, I believe. No, actually, did I get it from Cocoist? I think I may have gotten it from Bonnie Bell. I'll leave the link down below. You may be able to get it on Amazon. I don't know. I never looked, but I can certainly do a check it out thing and let you know. I'll post the link down below if I find it. But it's basically an easier way to flash cure so that you're not always putting your hand in and out of the UV lamp. And it's a little bit more convenient than a separate lamp, a sidewinder, or whatever. Other lamps are out there for flash curing your gels. And it's honestly, it's another toy, and it was cute, and it was pink, and I had to get it. So now that I have some color down, I'm going to go in and I'm going to create a layer of chrome. I do have this chrome base from iGel Beauty, and I'm using chrome powder from Magpie called Ruth. It's pink, but it also has a, like, it shifts from pink to green. So I thought it would be really nice with the colors that I have down in the background. But like I said, I have this chroming base, and sometimes it seems to work really well. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it depends on the chrome powder I'm using, or if I just need to, you know, give it up and use top coat like all the videos say. It still doesn't make sense to me, but it seems to work for everybody else. So, but I want to put a layer of chrome powder on top of the color so that I can get a little bit more shifting and a somewhat holographic look, or shimmer, as it were. Um, but with these pigment powders, they are so highly pigmented, you really don't need that much. So I'm trying to get just like a little dab out on a lint-free wipe so that I can pick it up with a either my finger or an eyeshadow applicator, which I just put down, and I'm going to rub it across the surface of the nail. So I put on some gel base, and I literally flash cured for maybe 2 seconds, just so that I can get stop the gel from moving, but leave a tacky surface. And now with the tweezers, I'm picking up the strips of angel paper, and I'm just laying it across the nail in a vertical fashion from left to right. I do have them angled towards the tip. Obviously, it's a stiletto tip, which I haven't used before on my hands, but I'm very excited to get these put on in my next manicure. And yeah, you just have to kind of, you know, wrestle with it a little bit. It doesn't take that much. Wrestle is rather a strong word to use, but obviously it does have a natural curvature to it, so you want to make sure that it bends towards the nail. And but as you can see, because it's very narrow strip, you don't have to worry too much with there being space between the nail and the angel paper that you have to fill with layers and layers and layers of builder gel to get it um, to eliminate any air bubbles or gaps in the nail. So the product that I just showed you is is a Korean brand. It's D-Gel. I believe it's one of their top brands in the country, and it is a pump action builder gel. They've got 3 different kinds of gel in a pump dispenser. They're different levels of thickness or viscosity. So the one I have is the strongest and thickest, which is a build gel consistency. You can use it to build extensions, to backfill your nail. Really, anything that you use a standard builder gel for, you can use this product. The other ones are a mid-range that you could also still use for extensions or backfills. The third one, which is the least, um, um, the more loose, more, flows a little bit more, is more of a base gel. You can't really build extensions with it because it's a little too thin. So I did do a few more nails after this. I'm going to take you through the process, or rather just, speed through it so that you can see it again. I don't think I need to narrate it again at this point. It's the same exact process, though if there are a few other steps that I took, either extra chrome layers or if I believe I did go over the top with another layer of glass color, then I will interject if I feel it's necessary, if something is confusing or if I do something that I think is strange. But I really don't want to talk anymore at this point because my throat's really hurting and I don't want to do myself any more harm or irritate my throat anymore. So I'm just going to put on some music. I will show you the process from start to finish again, and then I will come back in at the end to close out.
So that's going to be the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like and subscribe, and leave any comments down below if you have any questions as to anything that I did in this video. I'm going to leave all the information for the products that I used in the description box. I'm really quite partial to the two that I'm pointing at right now, with the rainbow that's shining through and the chrome effect. But I really do love the one on the end. The ice blue kind of reminds me of Frozen and Elsa. But that's going to be it. I'm going to go take myself to bed and hopefully wake up feeling better. Have a good night. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.